Today's masterclass is called How I Make $15,000 to $20,000 a month from simple niche websites using passive free traffic. And before we get into the actual content, I legally am required to make this disclaimer. What I'm going to show you is what I personally do in my own business so that you can learn about it, but I'm not guaranteeing or claiming that you will get the same results or any results for that matter. It's not a get-rich-quick scheme of any sorts. The techniques that I'm going to show you work, but your results will vary. And I'm not associated with Google or any other platforms that I'm going to be showing in this masterclass. Basically, what I'm going to show you is what I do myself in my business and what works for thousands and thousands of others as well. My sites are actually very simple. So this, what you can see here, is a screenshot of one of my sites, Travel Croc, and I've got 5 sites that I'm actively growing now. I've also got a couple of kind of training sites, or sleeper sites, so to speak. But as you can see, one of these sites here, Travel Croc, is one of the sites that I reveal publicly. It's very simple, very basic. It's actually fully outsourced. And combined, my sites get thousands and thousands of daily visitors. I think in 2020, I'm going to break the figure of 10,000 visitors a day to my website. And here are some examples of how much traffic I'm getting to various niche websites that I own. You can see on the left-hand side at the top, this website is getting anywhere from 700 to 900 daily visitors. That's just one of my websites. And then another one of my websites, as you can see, I started this one actually in May 2019. Well, it's jointly my wife and I. That's our newest project that we are looking forward to growing more and more, but it's gone from 0 to 7,000 weekly page views, all right, in this space of time, in a very short amount of time. I'm going to talk about this website a little bit more. It's actually in a pretty competitive niche. It's very profitable, but that's what is possible with what I'm going to be showing you with how much traffic you can get to niche websites. Now, the sites that I have, they earn, like I was mentioning at the start of the masterclass, they make anywhere from $15,000 to $20,000 a month for me passively. That's what I want to stress. What I like about niche websites is the way that I've got them set up. I don't need to worry about Facebook ads or fine tuning or anything like that. It's passive. And you can see some of the ways that I get paid is obviously the transactions that have gone through my PayPal account there on the left-hand side, as well as some that I get paid into my USD account. I also have an AUD account, but kind of just didn't want to put everything here on the screen. But that's just some of the examples of what is actually possible through the niche websites that I've got. And it's pretty nice, I won't lie, it's pretty nice to wake up and log in and check the income. So you can see here from AdSense. So this is 100% passive AdSense income. If you're not familiar with AdSense, AdSense is basically ads that you can see everywhere online. When you go to any website, you will be able to see ads. And from AdSense, as you can see here, some of the income results on a daily basis. So the way that it works is people basically just search for various information online. They find my websites, they click on ads on my site, and that's the results. Also, I monetize the traffic that I get through affiliate earnings in various niches. We're going to be talking about that in a little bit more detail later on, but this is just a taste of some of the stuff that I see pretty regularly, and is what's going to be possible with the training that we're going to be going over today as well. Now, I definitely am not special in any way. I've showed these methods to others as well, so it is absolutely possible for others to achieve as well, and that's what I'm hoping I'm going to be able to help you do. I'm hoping that I'm going to be able to give you knowledge that you can implement for yourselves. Like I said, I can't make any representations as to the results that you personally are going to get. I'm just going to show you what works for me, but I've been able, luckily, to help a lot of people get results as well, similar to what you can see here on the screen. Cool. So you're probably wondering, is this masterclass or webinar, whatever you want to call it, is actually worth your time? Because I'm sure that you've been on a ton of webinars where you just didn't learn anything. So from my side, my promise is that I've put my heart and soul preparing for this webinar. I really hope that you find it useful, and some of the things that might be going through your mind. Are you actually interested in owning a profitable niche website? You probably are, otherwise I guess you wouldn't be here. So if you said yes to that, then I know that you're going to learn something useful. Also, do you want to get passive, ongoing, and free traffic to your website? Maybe you've already got a website and maybe you want to start getting finally large amounts of passive, ongoing, free targeted traffic. Or maybe you want to have a business where you want to take 30 days off work while your website is still passively making you money. Maybe you're interested in that side of it. If any of these here on the screen interests you, if you said yes to any of the above, then it's going to be absolutely worth your time. So why niche websites? What the hell are niche websites, and why am I so interested in niche websites? Well, let me explain it this way. They work while I'm taking time off, while I'm sleeping, while I'm on holidays. I can go overseas. Recently, we went for a week-long trip with my wife and our daughter. That's us here on the beach, as you can see. And what happened while we were away, the websites, because the way that they're set up, they're getting ongoing traffic from Google. They continued to do what they normally do on a daily basis. They just continued making us money. So you can see here some examples of what happened in PayPal during that time, some commissions and payments that I got. And also while I was on holidays, that free traffic, of course, did not stop. As you can see, these are some of the screenshots of the traffic that I've been getting and some of the revenue as well as the commissions that I've been getting while I've been away. So that's the cool thing about it. Niche websites, they do not sleep. They don't require supervision. They don't get turned off or shut down by Facebook ads algorithm. They don't require to be monitored. They can just continue working. And actually, the cool thing is that my income grows month on month. Every month I'm seeing growth in my business because of the passive sort of nature of niche websites. The way that niche websites are in their core is they always grow. They always grow in authority and popularity. And as you can see here, my traffic, that's the website that we started in May. My website in this time has actually grown. So you can see there is a constant growth in both organic traffic as well as the organic keywords to that website. So that's why passive niche websites are actually my favorite. They just they gel with me, with my psychology, with my state of mind. I don't mind doing a little bit of upfront work. I can be patient to get results. I'm not saying that I have to wait a long time, but I'm happy to do a little bit of this upfront work, create some simple content and continue creating it, and then wait a few weeks and then start seeing the traffic rolling in from me creating this content. And then after that, just repeat the process again, create more content and continue making more content, inserting ads and affiliate links into my websites, and then watching traffic and income actually grow every single month after month after month. And all of that, of course, is with free passive traffic. I don't use ads at all. Well, I do sometimes retarget the visitors, but it's very rare. It's 99% of the time I don't actually use ads. I don't see a need for them because the traffic that I get just keeps growing every single month the way that I do this. So this is what's going to happen in the next 30 minutes. You will learn how to start from absolute scratch, from zero, even if you're brand new, and how you're going to be able to find an awesome niche for your website, a very profitable one, how to get 100% free traffic, how to monetize that traffic, how to build your own successful passive niche website from start to finish. And if you stay till the end, there's also great, I hope you find it great, there's a thank you gift for you as well. So if you stay until the end, I'm going to give you a link to access that special free gift, and I hope you like it. Cool. So let's just do a quick question here. What are your income goals? So please type in the chat, how much would you like to earn from your niche website? So please go ahead, just take a moment on the right-hand side or somewhere on your computer. You should be able to see a chat bar where you can interact with me and just put in a number there or let me know how much you would like to earn from your niche website. Okay, so somebody says 100,000 a year. Okay, someone says 1,000 a month. Someone says $100 a day. Excellent, enough to replace the day job. Anything will do. Okay, so cool, guys, thank you. So getting a big variety of replies here, and obviously everyone's goals are going to be different depending, I guess, on your location as well. You know, when I lived in Russia 3 years ago, we kind of moved to Russia just for 6 months to, that's where I'm from originally, to try and live in Europe before our daughter started school. And you know, you don't need a lot of money basically there to live. So Australia, on the other hand, is a very expensive country. So I understand the spread of the replies. Cool. Well, the good thing is that any income goal is actually possible with niche websites. It might take a little bit longer, it might take a little bit less. But the awesome thing that I really love about niche websites is that literally every 2 to 3 months without fail, I actually see growth in my business. And that's very different to being in a job. You know, when I used to work in the corporate environment, I went for 1, 2, 3 years without seeing any growth or any increase in my income. And that's kind of disheartening. Whereas with niche websites, if you work it, you know, they'll work for you. Like I know that this coming year, I'm going to make more than in the previous 12 months. I'm constantly creating more content. It gives me more traffic, and there's a bit of a snowball effect. It starts out small, but grows over time. Now, I'm not saying it's a get rich quick scheme by any means. Okay, it does require work, but I'm fine with that. And I hope that you're going to be fine with that as well after you see the rest of this presentation. It's insanely powerful, at least in my opinion. So who am I? Look, I know that, you know, sometimes you might spend like 15, 20 minutes listening to people's stories. I'm not going to bore you with that, but just very quickly, a few bullet points. I'm 40 years old and I'm married. I've got a wife and a daughter. So you can see here pictures of our family. We live in Sydney, Australia. I'm an ex-office worker. Sorry, that should have been a worker, not work. So I'm an ex-office worker. I went full-time online in 2015. I'd done things online, obviously, while I was learning beforehand as well. But in 2015, I was able to replace my 6-figure salary. And I was able to start earning that much from my online business. And basically, the rest has been history. So I'm really enjoying being self-employed, being able to hang out a little bit more with my daughter while she's growing up and spending time with her family. And that's a photo of me and the kookaburra in our backyard as well in the bottom right. What do I do online? So since I've quit my job in 2015, I see myself as a owner of passive niche websites. So I own caffeinatedblogger.com, I own that'shustle.com, I own travelcroc.com, which you've already seen, and I also own several other websites as well. I also own the YouTube channel Caffeinated Blogger, and I also, what is not included here and not included in any of the income figures is my my software business. I've actually got a software project that I co-own with a partner, so I'm in a number of different things online. And the good thing is that I have time to do this because niche websites are passive, and the way that I do them is I outsource a lot of stuff. So how do my sites, the actual niche websites, make me $15,000 to $20,000 a month? Well, in a nutshell, it's all free traffic, all right? It comes from Google search. I also do some email marketing, but it's all automated or via autoresponder. So there are automated autoresponder email campaigns. So visitors find me on Google, they search for various queries on Google, they find my websites, and then I make affiliate sales. So if they buy something that I recommend, I make a percentage commission. And I also show Google ads on my content. Again, this is passive, that's what I'm working towards. So here is an example. Let's start talking through some examples, guys. So if somebody searches for Bora Bora sharks, which is a fairly popular Google search term, this thing that comes up at the top of the search results is Travel Croc. That's my website, actually. So you can see that I've got an article written about sharks and Bora Bora. And if somebody types Bora Bora sharks into Google and clicks on my Travel Croc website, they'll land here. And thousands of people, you know, find me on a daily basis in Google, not just Travel Croc website, other websites as well, right? So they find me, they come to my website, to the Travel Croc website, and they see ads similar to what you can see here on the sponsored links. That's an example of an AdSense ad, a Google AdSense ad. So it's the ads, if you're not familiar with them, the ads are actually auto-inserted, so it's completely passive. I don't insert ads myself into every page. And they come to my site, they click the ad, and I make money. That's what you can see here is the screenshot from my Google AdSense account. and that creates the passive income. Okay, I don't need to get involved, it just happens automatically for me. There is another example. So for my website caffeinatedblogger.com, one of the keywords, as you can see here highlighted, is free traffic sources. So I currently rank for position number 5 for that keyword, as well as for other keywords, of course, but free traffic sources are okay there. I rank for position number 5. And again, thousands of people find my site through free traffic sources and various other keyword search terms. Okay, they type in free traffic sources, they see my website, they click on my website, and when they're on my website, they will read the article that's written on my website, and they will click on various links. So for example, here I'm talking about Pinterest, and that's, you know, Pinterest tribes, or sorry, Tailwind tribes rather, are a game changer for marketers. If you aren't using tribes to grow your blog yet, then I'm saying you can sign up for Tailwind and start your free trial. And of course, the sign up link is highlighted and it's in blue and bolded letters. And if somebody clicks on that and they sign up for this service, this Tailwind service, then I make commissions. Okay, so as you can see here, they've clicked on that link, and this is what's happening on a daily basis for Tailwind. As you can see, this is a screenshot from my Share a Sale account. Okay, and I make sales and I get compensated for referring people to Tailwind. Again, all of this happens automatically. I make these affiliate commissions on a daily basis for Tailwind. And that results just from that one affiliate program, from that Tailwind affiliate program. I make anywhere from $200 to $400 every single month from that one affiliate program. You can see that I'm getting paid here from shareasale.com into my account, those amounts. Okay, and guys, I actually have 5 websites that are doing this in various niches. I promote dozens of different programs. So you can see here, that's my Share a Sale income screenshot there on the left. In the middle, it's from Impact Radius. On the right, it's JVZoo, and I promote many other products from various networks. So that is how it works. What I do is very simple. I publish content on profitable topics. So I'll find those profitable topics. And you know, that's the representation of the content that I publish. So I publish content about sharks, content about software, content about weight loss, about juices, etc., etc., etc. And Google sends me visitors because people are searching about sharks, about software, about weight loss, about juices, about all this different stuff that I publish content about. They're searching for all of it. And when those visitors come to my websites, they basically make money for me. They find my site, they click my ads, and then they buy something I recommend, and that's how I get paid. So all of this is from free traffic, results in passive traffic and passive sales. Okay, so that's the beauty of having niche websites. Even if I don't do anything, I take off for 6 months, you know, it's still going to make me money, and it's going to get more content, more visitors, and more profits. And the more content that I actually publish, the more people will be finding my website. So at the end of the day, you choose your own level of commitment and the number of results, amount of results that you want to get, and it is all possible. Cool. So guys, that was sort of a little bit of an overview and flavor so that you understand what we're talking about here. But let's do another question time. Does everything make sense so far? Do you understand what niche websites are? And also, do you want to learn step by step how to create a profitable website? Are you ready for this? Please just give me a yay, or let me know your thoughts, what you've seen so far, what you want to learn today. Give me some feedback, please, in the chat box. Awesome. Getting replies coming in saying looks good, great, it's all making sense. Never thought of it this way. Yes, hurry up and show us. Okay, cool, we'll do. Okay, guys, thank you. So let's now get into the actual step-by-step of exactly how a niche website works. And this is the niche website formula. So I like to, I guess, simplify, in my mind, what is the process of having a niche website. So as an owner of a niche website, what do I need to do? And actually, if you really break it down and streamline it into the basics, it's quite simple. There's just 4 steps. You choose your niche, and that only needs to be done once. And then as a second step here, you need to research and create content, and that can actually be outsourced. You don't need to be on camera, you know, so somebody else can be writing the content. Your visitors will not know. Okay, so then you research and create content. And then step 3 is to, once you've published that content, is to place ads or affiliate links into your content. And then step 4 is to get the traffic. And then you go back to step 2. Okay, so then you just research and create more content, place ads or affiliate links. Then you get more content and place ads or affiliate links. That's all you need to do. It's a simple model. That's the beauty of it. You don't need to carry out some crazy A/B split testing on 10,000 clicks on each variation. You know, you don't need to build funnels or complicated funnels, at least anyway. You don't. It's not like Facebook ads or YouTube ads or some other kind of ads where, you know, it can get very, very complicated. Like solo ads, for example, can get very complicated, and it's risk-free, of course, as well. Okay, so the more content here you publish, as long as you choose the right keywords and as long as you create the content that is good content, the more content you publish, the more money you can make. That's the simplicity of it. So let's do this step by step. And step 1 is choose your niche. So I'm going to show you how to choose an excellent niche for your niche website. So usually a good niche is full of people who are desperate to spend money on a solution. So that, in my understanding, that defines a great niche. So here are some examples. For example, parents who want the best stroller for their baby. Okay, they are desperate for that stroller. They need it. They want it to be safe, and they're prepared to spend money. They're prepared to spend $200, $500 as long as they can get the best stroller for their baby. That's a good niche. Another example here is women who want to use eco-friendly makeup. Right? That's a big niche, and they are willing to spend money. They want to protect the environment, they want to protect their skin, and you know, that's a great niche because a lot of people are willing to spend a lot of money on this. Men who want to build bigger arm muscles, you know, they are prepared to spend $500 a month on supplements and gym memberships and good food and protein shakes and all of that kind of stuff. They're willing to spend money, so you don't need to even try to sell them. They're desperate to spend money. People suffering from nail fungus, you know, those people are desperate. They are willing to spend $1,000 on laser treatment or some other thing, or, you know, some supplements or something like that. Dog owners who want to train their dogs. So hopefully you're starting to get an idea. These are all excellent niches. You know, people who are desperate for a problem and they want to spend money on a solution. So I personally like to start my niche research by finding which products sell like crazy, because if I know that a product is selling like absolute hotcakes, then it means that the niche is profitable as well. So now we're going to do a live demo. I'm going to show you how I go about niche research. All right, let me just switch my screen here. Can you just drop me a quick yes in the chat box if you can see my screen that says Clickbank? Okay, good, getting the yeses coming in, excellent. Okay, so I'm here logged inside Clickbank. So in case you're not familiar with Clickbank, you can register a free account at Clickbank. It doesn't cost anything, so you can just type in clickbank.com and register an account there. Now, this is one of the world's largest marketplaces which connect vendors of different products with people who want to promote products for a commission. So essentially, if you refer your visitors to Clickbank and they buy something from your referral, you will get paid a commission. It's all very simple, and this is a large marketplace. So we're just going to get into marketplace, and on the left-hand side, you can see all the categories of the different products that you can promote for a commission. Commissions are high. In some cases, you can get 90%, which is really good. So then I generally recommend to click advanced search, and then here you can search by gravity. So if you go and search by gravity and type in higher than 20 and then click search, that's going to give you a list of products with gravity over 20. Now, gravity is a measure that tells you how many distinct affiliates, so how many different affiliates have made sales of this product in the last 2 weeks. Okay, so this first one that we're looking at, this Leptitox, so you can see here gravity is 308. Hopefully you can see this. Let me just make this a little bit bigger actually. Okay, so you can see this one, Gravity 308. So that means that this weight loss offer, Leptitox, 300 different affiliates have made sales of it in the last 2 weeks. And, you know, most likely, a lot of them, probably most of them made, you know, 10 or 50 or 100 sales, not just one sale. But this just goes to show you that this offer is converting really well for a high number of affiliates. Okay, so that would be a great offer to promote, and that also by default means that this weight loss niche is a great niche, which you probably already know. Now let's keep going here. So you will see diabetes. So that's another one, Gravity 245. So that means that this is a very high converting offer. So that means that the diabetes niche is also a really good niche. There's flat belly fix, again, weight loss. Manifestation magic, so that's some manifestations, that's like positive affirmations, you know, where in the morning it's almost like motivation or trying to change your life for the better. Again, 194. So who would have thought? Probably a lot of you didn't know that this kind of niche is actually a good niche. Organifi, green juices. So this offer is selling absolutely crazy. Gravity 87. But what I can also see is that, look at this, you get paid a commission on average $80 per sale. That's pretty awesome. And there's also rebuilds, $328 for rebuilds. So once somebody buys it, on average, there are rebuilds that total to $328. That is insane. And it says, you know, earning over $2 per click that you send. So there's his secret obsession. There's just so many different niches if you go through here that you probably would not have found yourself. You know, battery reconditioning is killing it. Unlock your hips, custom keto diet. There's texting, you know, how to text, back to life. So let's move on to page 3. There is another offer that I wanted to show you. So as you're scrolling through, you'll see all the different offers here. The one that I particularly wanted to show you is this one, brain training for dogs. I mean, who would have thought that brain training for dogs is actually a hot niche? And look at that, Gravity is 105. Actually, when I was looking at it a couple of days ago, initially it was less, like 103. So it's growing, looks like it's converting really well. And what this means is that 105 affiliates have made sales of this product in the last 2 weeks, and many of them would have made, you know, 5, 10, 100 sales in this last week. So it's obviously converting extremely well. And we're going to just work through the rest of this presentation using this product as an example. And if you want to preview the product, you can always open link in the new tab that'll open up the sales page for you. And you can see that it develops your dog's hidden intelligence to eliminate bad behavior and create the obedient, well-behaved pet of your dreams. So basically, this will appeal to any dog owner to train their puppy, train their dog. So it is an excellent and a niche that is in a very hot demand. Now, if you guys wanted to promote this product, there are a couple of things, just in case you're new, I'll just quickly cover. You can click this promote button, and that will generate, you'll need to enter your account nickname, and then that'll generate a hop link for you. Now you take this hop link, and once you've got this hop link, you can insert it anywhere on your website, and anybody who clicks your hop link on your website will be taken to this sales page here via your affiliate link. And then if somebody buys this product, okay, so somebody clicks instant access and then ends up buying your product, the sale will get tracked to your affiliate link and you will make a commission on it. Also, the other things that you can use here is this affiliate page. So if we just open that up in a new tab, you can see that this opens up the page for affiliates with a lot of different resources. So for example, you can have banners, email swipes, promotional videos, ideas for keywords, and so on. And in particular, what is interesting is that you can use these banners. So you just take this little bit of code, it's super easy to do, and you can insert it onto your website, and you can insert a nice banner like this. And once again, that'll be tracked to your affiliate link. So if anybody comes to your website and then sees this banner and clicks on it and land on the sales page, and then they buy, that sale will once again be tracked to your affiliate link. So just like that, look how many excellent ideas we were able to find on Clickbank. These are all amazing niche ideas. For the rest of this presentation, we're going to work through this dog training as an example. So let's move on. All right, so now let's switch back to the presentation. Can you just drop me a quick yes in the chat box if you can see my screen now that says live demo niche research? Getting yes is coming in. Great, great, great. Thank you, guys. Okay, so this was the live demo of niche research. We went through, and on Clickbank, what we found is a lot of products with gravity over 20. So anything over 20 means that it's converting extremely well. And just some screenshots to recap the offers that we've been able to find. Leptitox, okay, so at least 301 different affiliates made sales of it. Diabetes, we've looked at green and organic juicing, and then of course brain training for dogs offer. And there's lots more. There are hundreds of different niche ideas on Clickbank that you can find. But any of the product that is already proven to be selling well, it means that that product is targeting a niche that is profitable. That's the point that I'm trying to get across here, that for example, this dog training niche, is an amazing niche, and we've found that just like that by going through the products that are already converting extremely well. So by the way, before we go ahead, does this section so far make sense in terms of niche research and why through Clickbank you are able to find good niches like what we've done here now? Yes, makes sense. Absolutely. Never thought of it. Okay, good. Getting good feedback. Thank you, guys. So let's move on here. So that was step one, finding a niche idea. Okay, so based on what we've seen here, we've chosen to go with this brain training for dogs or dog training, dog obedience training as our niche. So then research topics and keywords would be step 2.1. So you know your niche now. So for our example, a bit dog training. Then the next question, of course, is what topics with that niche should you actually write about? So now we're going to do a live demo, and I'm going to show you how easy and simple it is to research keywords. All right, so could you let me know if you can see my screen here that says Google? I'm going to do a live demo. Yep, perfect, great. So since our niche is training dogs and dog training, puppy training, we can start out with a very simple query. So let's type in how to train your puppy. That'll be a good one for us to start from. And what we're trying to find here, we're trying to find websites that are dedicated. Ideally, the whole website sounds like it's dedicated to training puppies or training dogs. Okay, so let's just go through this here. And we can see, for example, Purina, but that probably is mostly about food, I would say, for dogs. I want something that sounds like it's dedicated completely to dog training. So Doggy Buddy sounds a bit generic. Let's see what else we're able to find. So this is exactly how I would be going about this, guys. I'm just showing you step by step. So Petco, by the way, you can absolutely analyze any of these websites, for example, Dog Time and others, but they might not be necessarily related to just dog training. So I'm trying to find something that we can be most efficient with our time. Okay, this is the website, the online dog trainer. So something like this I would be very interested in because it actually is exactly what we would be trying to do, right? The online dog trainer. So look at that, this is perfect. And let's just take a quick look at this result. Okay, so I'm just going to make it a little bit bigger here. Okay, so this article is 7 secrets to training your dog to come when called every time. So this actually fits in perfectly with that product that we saw on Clickbank because that product was about dog training. And as you can see here at the end of the article, these guys, see it says, yes, I want to improve my recall. So after somebody reads that article, if that person who is browsing it clicks on that link, well, guess what they're seeing? What they're seeing here is a Clickbank offer. Okay, so we can see here that that is exactly what this person that owns the online dogtrainer.com, that's what he or she has been doing. They have been writing articles about dog training, and they have got links. Even this one actually goes to a Clickbank offer. So they've monetized their content through Clickbank offers as well, sort of similar to how we've been talking, is able to do. And that's exactly what I have been doing as well with my niche websites. You don't have to use Clickbank, but it just so happens that here they're using Clickbank as well. In any case, so now we have actually found a website that is completely dedicated to the online dog training. It's dedicated to dog training. So let's now open up a tool which will help us extract all of the keywords that the onlinedogtrainer.com has been using. So I'm now going to switch over to the Ahrefs tool, and we're going to be analyzing this domain in Ahrefs tool. So I'm in the Site Explorer section, and what's the domain again? The onlinedogtrainer.com. Okay, so the onlinedogtrainer.com, and let's hit enter so that we can actually get the analysis for it. And as you can see, this website is currently ranking for 23.9 thousand different organic keywords. And guess what? If we click on these keywords, this tool is actually going to tell us exactly which keywords are bringing the traffic to the online dog trainer. Okay, so we can see that they're ranking for doggy Dan, online dog training, which is an excellent keyword, puppy schedule, puppy barking, etc. Now, there is also something here called KD, keyword difficulty, and this explains how difficult it would be if you write an article on your website, how difficult it would be to rank for that keyword on Google. And what you can do, you can actually apply the filter. For example, you can choose keyword difficulty maximum 2. Actually, anything under 7 or 8 is very easy to rank for, but let's just go. I just want to show you how much opportunity there is out there, actually in any niche, but in particular in this niche as well. So let's put keyword difficulty 2, and we're going to hit apply, and that's going to give us, see, it's given us 3,683 extremely easy to rank for keywords. Look at this. How to keep a dog cool inside the house. German Shepherd anxiety, which would be a perfect keyword to promote that dog training course. Okay. Now, this one is very interesting. Boston Terrier barking. Obviously, dog barking is a problem that people would want to solve. So this would be a very, very good keyword for us to target. And look at that. Keyword difficulty for it is 0. I mean, this is insane, guys. Ahrefs actually makes it very easy to pull up a lot of really cool information. Okay, so you can see on the online dog training, there is a website. On this website, there is a page, how to stop a Boston Terrier barking. But if we click this SERP button, what we're going to get is an analysis of page 1 of Google search results. So here are all the websites on page 1, and here are some stats about them. So here we can see their DR, which is domain rank, and their AR, which is Ahrefs rank. Now, any website that has AR over 1 million is a very weak website, okay? And any website that is lower than around 30 is also a weak website. And here at the bottom, we can see that number 7, 8, 9, and 10, they're very weak websites, guys. 37 mil and 3 is very weak. 145 and 0 is very weak. So what we're looking for, this value, we need it to be more than 1 million, and we want this value to be less than 25 or 30. Okay, so here we can see that competition is very, very, very weak. Even this one is 11 million. This one is 6.1 million, guys. So the competition here is very low, and what that means is that we've just found, just like that, we've found an extremely, like, very easy to rank for keyword, Boston Terrier barking, that has a good search volume of 400 and has 0 competition. And guess what? There are many, many more keywords like this for the online dog trainer, just from the online dog trainer. And then once you're done with the online dog trainer, you can analyze other similar websites, and you can get tons and tons of these. For example, if we keep scrolling down here, there's another one here, German Shepherd separation anxiety. So if I look at the SERPs for that, and keyword difficulty again is 0, look at that. Again, another one, 11 million, 16, 9.7, 18, 28, 3 million, 32. I mean, this is totally open, guys. This niche and these keywords are amazing, and it's would be so easy to rank and get traffic here. So just like that, we've been able to find so many really powerful keywords. So now I'm just gonna switch back to the presentation here. Okay, cool. So could you please just put a 1 in the chat box if you can see a live demo research keywords on your screen? Okay, good. Sounds like okay, excellent. Yep, thank you. So let's continue. So here we go. We wanted to find a good topic and good keywords to write about, and we've got it. We've now found that Boston Terrier barking is a good keyword that we can create content, and I've just put in here, see in the middle, that could be your website, and you could put in links on your content, and basically then people would be clicking on those links on your website. And if they purchase the course that's being recommended, then you would be making commissions when somebody buys that course. So now we know what to create content about. So next step, step 2.2, is to actually create the content. Now, the content generally has to be between 800 to 2,000 words long. And it's good that main keyword density would be around 0.5 to 1%. So in other words, if your content is, let's say, 800 words long, then you might need to mention your keyword, and your keyword would be this one, Boston Terrier barking. You would need to mention it anywhere from 4 to 8 times, that just so that Google knows what your article is all about. And to actually create your content, what I normally do is I research and rewrite parts of other articles in your own words. Now, word of warning here, just copying someone else's article is actually illegal. You can't copy and paste somebody else's article onto your website. That is not legal. You can get in trouble for that, and you also won't get any results because your content would be a duplicate content effectively. So Google will not send you any traffic. So don't copy somebody else's article. Instead, what you do is you just rewrite parts of other articles in your own words. So you completely change the sentences. It's very easy to do. All right. Now, the big question is, how long should your content actually be? So to solve that, so what I mean is, should it be 800? Should it be 2,000 words? So to do that, what you can do is you can look at page 1 results in Google, and then you can also install the word counter Chrome extension and check the length of each post. So let's do this together. I'm just going to do a quick live demo. I'm going to show you how to calculate the length of the posts. Okay, so first of all, the word counter extension, if you just Google for that, it's this one, just says word counter - Google Chrome. That's the one that I use. It's the WC red letters. That's the one that we want to have. So what we want to do is you literally want to open up each one of these search results. So for example, this one, and then you can highlight the content and then right click and it'll tell you how long it is. Okay, so like this, you just go count these words and it's told you 1,166 words. So you just need to repeat the same thing for each of these search results to get an idea on how long your content should be, because you're trying to understand how long the other content that is ranking on page 1 actually is. Okay, so I think I've lost it somehow. So that's exactly what you would do. I'm going to spare you the pain of watching me do this for every single one, okay? But that's what you do. That's all you do. Very simple. 1,620, etc., etc. So that's simple. That's exactly how we're going to be doing this. I'm going to switch back so that I don't put you through this. I've already done this in preparation for the presentation, luckily. So here are the results. So for Boston Terrier barking, all of those articles on the front page, okay? The first one was 1,171 words. Second one was 1,685. But look at the next ones, 815, 581, 601, and the other ones at the bottom. Some of them were even shorter than that. So basically, there is not a lot of competition in terms of article length. So I would say, based on this, if you write an article that's approximately 800 words long, you can probably get onto the page 1 of Google. If you write a longer one, you might be able to go up to, to slightly higher positions. So, but writing an article of 800 words should probably, as long as it's good quality, get you onto page 1 of Google. So now you can go ahead and create the actual post. Now, big question in everyone's mind might be, or if you're familiar with backlinks, what about backlinks? Do you need to build links from other sites to your website so that you can start getting rankings and getting the traffic? Well, the short answer is no. You're going after keyword difficulty 0. Remember, we applied those filters, and essentially you're going for keywords that have no competition. You don't actually need backlinks because your competitors also do not have any. That's why they're weak. That's why the keyword difficulty filter shows 0. So what you're competing on is content quality alone. Just want to make sure that you understand this, because this is the key to this methodology, guys. You are competing on content quality alone. You don't need backlinks. You don't need to spend any money or time building backlinks to your content. So the answer is no. All right, now we're going to be doing a live demo of creating the post. But before we do this live demo, I just want to make sure that everyone is with me. Is everything that I'm saying, are you with me so far? Please put something into the chat box. Just want to make sure that everyone's following. You don't have any unanswered questions. Making sense, great training, enjoying. Okay, good. Sorry, there's some birds flying here. Geez, sound like some dinosaurs. Okay, so essentially, guys, what we are now going to be doing is a live demo of actually creating the post in WordPress and how to go about it. Okay, so I'm just going to use my Travel Croc website for the example here. And by the way, can you see Travel Croc on the screen? So yeah, okay, so I'll switch over. Okay, cool, good, excellent. So I'm going to go into the dashboard area here, and what we'll do is we'll click Add New Post, and then we will need to create a title for the post. So the title for the post is actually what comes up here at the very beginning, you know, in large letters. And if you're actually looking at the post, that's what comes up at the very top. So that's what we need to create first. So generally, it's a good idea for the title to actually have your main keyword in the title, or even at the start of the title is even better. So let's type in Boston Terrier barking, the ultimate guide to make it stop. So I'm liking this title. The ultimate guide is always a good idea, because that just sounds like your resource is high quality and it's very comprehensive. All right, so that's done. This is our title done. And then what you need to do is, generally I find pieces of article and I start rewriting them. So for example, how to stop a Boston Terrier barking. Let's open this, and here we go. So the art of remaining calm and how to stop a Boston Terrier dog barking. Okay, so then we can see that there is a bit of an intro. So then we will do the same thing here. We will start with an intro, and we will say there are few things less annoying than your Boston Terrier barking. Okay, so what we've done here is we have written 11 words, just like that. We've written 11 words. We've done the first sentence of the introduction, and we've also mentioned this keyword in the very first sentence, which is all good ideas for optimizing your post for Google. All right, so we can start with that. And then literally, I would just say some dogs are simply, so I'm reading this, okay, and I would rewrite it in my own words. I would say some dogs are simply overexcited, some being protective, other times the dog simply wants something, okay. Okay, there are tons of reasons why your dog may. Okay, however, there are tons of reasons why your dog may be barking. Okay, he could be hungry. He or she could be hungry, cold, bored, or simply misses playing with you. Okay, so like that, we've rewritten another sentence. So then I would say, in this video, I want to show you how to stop. Okay, so then I'm going to say, in this article, I want to explain the different reasons why your dog could be barking and what you can do to stop it, hopefully for good. All right, so guys, I'm going to spare you obviously the boredom of sitting through me writing a whole article, but as you can see, it is very simple to do. You just follow, you know, maybe rewrite, let's say 3 or 4 paragraphs from this article in your own words, then go and open this website, so another website, and take maybe these 2 paragraphs and rewrite them in your own words. And that's exactly how you create content. So you take other content that's ranking on page 1, research it, and rewrite it in your own words without doing any copying. It does not take long at all to do this. And just like this, as you can see, we've written 62, so that's pretty much like 10% of the article done. And it took us, what, like a minute to do? So in 10-20 minutes, you can have this post ready. It does not take long. All right, so let's go back to our presentation here. Can you confirm, please, for me in the chat that you can see live demo creating the post? Cool, excellent, excellent. And is everything making sense so far? Please put in into the chat box whether you're with me and understanding everything and following. Good, excellent. Someone else says great content, excellent, excellent. Well, that's really good to hear. Thank you for all of the feedback. So let's move on. Now we are up to step 3, monetization. So what we've done so far is we've looked at exactly how you can find excellent niches for your niche website and how you can find offers to promote, as well as how to actually start creating the posts, right? So now you can start actually monetizing that content, and you have several options for that. You have options to use Google AdSense, which is just very passive. People come in and they click on your links on your website, on the Google Ads links, and you get paid per click. Option 2 is to insert affiliate links into the content and start making money with affiliate marketing. Option 3 is to build an email list to market via email. Sorry, there's a typo here, should be saying market via email. And option 4 is to sell your website for a one-time large amount. So let's just talk about each of these options in a bit more detail. So the first one is the AdSense monetization explanation. So as you can see here, people, for example, might be typing in Bora Bora Sharks into Google and they find my website, travelcroc.com. I'm ranking currently as #1 for that. And they will land on my website, which is this bit in the middle. And there they will see ads similar to this, which are automatically inserted by Google. And when they click that ad or any other ad on my website, I get paid a certain amount of money, usually somewhere between a few cents to a couple of dollars per click. And that is exactly how I've been making the money on AdSense. These are examples from one of my AdSense accounts for a couple of the websites that are on that account. So you can see we're getting paid regular amounts every single day and every single month into our bank account. Then the second way to monetize, and the way that I do this, is affiliate monetization. So we kind of walked through this example earlier. See, if somebody types in Boston Terrier barking, they might find a blog similar to the Online Dog Trainer or another blog, and they will click that. Once they land on the blog and they've read the article, of course they're interested in finding out how to train their dog, right? So a lot of them will click that banner on the website, and we saw how simple it is. You just grab the code and insert it into your article, right, or into your website, and that banner comes up. And then they will click the affiliate link, and a lot of them will buy. And because all of those offers are great converting, we've already ensured that, and you will make the money anywhere from like 50 to 90% commissions on the sale. And that is very similar to what I'm doing, to make the commissions that you can see here on the left-hand side, share a sale, in the middle on the impact radius platform, and on the right from JVZoo, so for a number of different niches and products. And then also I build an email list. So if somebody types in free traffic sources, once again, that's my website there, Caffeinated Blogger, that comes up for it. I'm getting a lot of traffic from this query and other queries. I invite people to join into my email list. And then once they join my email list, I send them emails. So for example, here is an email list that I have on my ConvertKit account that's in the online marketing niche. You can see with every email that I send out, I get anywhere from 200 to 300, 400 clicks to any offer if I promote something, for example. And then we also have another account on the Active Campaign platform on the right-hand side. Again, there you can see the open rates are even higher. So, we can get a couple of hundred clicks there per email. And imagine that, you can send emails, and that's an extra revenue source that you're building because you've got an email list, and you can promote anything that you want, your own products or affiliate products there. And another way that once you've got a website that is actually getting traffic, you can flip it on Flipper. Of course, if it's making you money and you're happy to keep it, then there is no need to sell. But I just wanted to open your eyes to an opportunity. For example, if you go to flipper.com, I did this earlier. I found a website that recently sold beginner golf swing tips. Okay, they were only making $94 a month, so $100 a month, guys, like 3 days a month. And it says monetization, Clickbank, and Amazon. So exactly the same thing as what we are talking about today. And they sold it for $6,000. Okay, so a site that makes $3 a day from Clickbank and Amazon sold for $6,000. I mean, who thinks that this is pretty awesome? I'm getting a lot of wows here. Exactly, I think so too. Now, next example, flipping sites on Flipper. A website that was making $80 a month from AdSense, that's all it was, $80 a month from AdSense, sold for $5,800. I mean, if it took you, let's say, 50 hours to make this website that's, you know, making just like $2.50 a day from AdSense, if it took you 50 hours and you sold it for $5,800, would you be pretty happy? I reckon so too. I think you would be. I would be too. So there you go. That's the opportunity, right? And next steps, therefore, is to actually get traffic. So how does that work? Well, Google will index your post on your website in 1 to 2 weeks. They'll send special spiders that will include your website into their database. And if the post quality is good and competition is low, you should rank on page 1. If you do everything that we talked about in this presentation, you should have no problems ranking on page 1. So initially, I recommend for you guys to go to keyword difficulty 0 or 1, because then you don't need backlinks. You don't need to have a strong website. Just stick to simple keywords. Simple as that. Okay, so just to recap, so basically you've got different options to make money from your website. You've got AdSense, which is super hands-off. You don't even need anybody to buy anything. It's just somebody clicking on an ad and you get paid. You've got affiliate marketing. So you get paid a percentage, maybe 50% or 90% of the sale via your link. You can build an email list. Again, very profitable and very simple. Or you can sell that website. There is a huge demand for passive websites, and it is possible to sell for as much as 2 times to 5 times current yearly revenue, or even more, depending on the website and depending various other things. But people like buying this. It's like, you know, they invest in real estate. A lot of people invest in websites, so it is possible to sell it. Now, guys, traffic growth result. Just wanted to share with you. This is growth in a simple niche, in a motivation niche. So it was one of the websites that we put together for somebody. And in May, as you can see, we actually started it in April, and then throughout April and May, it grew from 0 to 100 to nearly 200 visitors a day very quickly. The effort spent was about 3 hours a week, okay, on this website. So that's one example. Another example is this website that my wife and I are currently building in a health and fitness niche. It is a very hard niche. We're spending between 5 and 10 hours a week on it. But, you know, this is something that we're very serious about and we want to put in time. And as you can see, it's paying off. It was a little bit slow to start with, but in the last few months, it's grown and it's growing more and more and more. And as you can see here, we are now getting close to 1,000 visitors a day on this website. Okay, so do you guys see the potential here? I mean, the opportunity is that there are thousands of untapped keywords with near zero competition in a lot of niches. There honestly is. You know, I'm surprised every time when I start looking for keywords. It's just crazy. It's still completely untapped. And we looked at just one niche. There are dozens of amazing niches that are pretty much waiting for you guys. So type in the chat box, please. Let me know what you think. Do you see the potential here? You know, are you starting to see the potential of what it means to be a niche website owner? Great. Says yes, I always knew it. Somebody else says that yes, I can definitely see this. Mind blowing. Well, if you haven't been exposed to this before, then I think that it definitely is. Never knew the details. Thank you for sharing that. Okay, you're very welcome. I'm happy to hear that you're enjoying the content here. All right, so let's just recap once again. If we really distill it to the basics, it's these 4 steps. You choose your niche, research and create the content, which you can outsource actually. You place ads or affiliate links into your content, then you get the traffic, and then you make the money. And then you repeat the process. You go back and research and create more content, etc., etc. And then optionally, if you want to sell on Flipper, maybe you've got 3 websites and you want to sell one off, to just make some like a chunk of money, you can always consider selling it on Flipper. So give me some feedback here, please. Did you like today's information? Did you find it useful? Did you learn something new? Getting the yeses here, that's really good. It makes a lot more sense now. Somebody's saying you're very welcome. That's great. I'm glad that I was able to help this. So look, guys, I really hope that you found this useful so far. And the other bit of information that I wanted to get from you is if I could give you a full step-by-step system from start to finish so that you can start making your own passive niche websites, would you be interested? Let me know in the chat box, please, as well. If I gave you something that actually went through everything, you know, because we kind of course, because it's just one training call today, we didn't cover every single step in a lot of detail. If I could give it to you, would you be interested in learning more about it? Someone, yes, absolutely, bring it on. Yes, show us now. Okay, cool, great. So look, what I want to share with you is something that I call caffeinated niche profits. Okay, so caffeinated niche profits is something that I've literally just finished, and it contains insanely detailed, actionable training and personalized advice and group mentorship from me. So there are two sides of caffeinated niche profits. So it's the training and then the actual support and mentoring and one-on-one help from me. And let's talk about each of these things. So the training content that I've got is covering these topics here. So how to find a high profit niche in a lot of detail, how to set up a beautiful yet simple website, how to get massive amounts of targeted traffic, how to monetize it passively via AdSense, affiliate marketing, and email marketing. And everything is recorded in an over-the-shoulder format. So you basically just repeat after me. I'm building a website in front of you, and you can just repeat after me. So that's at a high level, the content of the training. And the content of the coaching, so this right side of this equation here, is if you're ever stuck at any point as you're doing it, you can get near instant help from me. You just need to ask, and I'm there every day. You also get latest updates, various case studies on what's working from me, you know, the stuff that I share on or that's working on my own websites. What is working right now, it's always updated. Networking opportunities as well with other bloggers, which is very, very important. And with this coaching and mentorship group, you never will feel like you have to figure it out on your own, which is important because I think 99% of people who don't seem able to be successful online, they just don't know anybody else who they can talk to when things go hard or something is not working. So with that, I believe that if you are failing so far, then you can stop failing and get the help when you need it. I think it's very important. Okay, so that's what you get. You get this, my exact website formula, the training, and also you get the coaching and advice and help with any obstacles if you do encounter them. So to show you module by module, step by step, exactly what is included in the training, in the first module in the introduction, I'm going to explain, give you a good understanding of the niche website model, and you're going to learn some case studies. You're going to see examples of profitable websites. In module 2, you will learn how to find a profitable niche in a lot of detail so that you can be confident in generating excellent niche ideas. You can be confident in making sure that it is a very profitable niche, and you will learn how to copy what's already working to actually maximize your niche profits. And if you ever get stuck, you know, I'm there in the group to help. That's the beauty of this package, I think. Module 3 is website setup. So I'm going to explain to you how you can get an amazing domain name, how to build a simple and beautiful niche website, everything over the shoulder once again, and you can be ready to flood your website with visitors. Then module 4 covers traffic basics, so understanding what makes your site successful, types of pages that get you traffic, and the process of actually growing your site, everything explained. Module 5 focuses on keyword research, so there is a lot sort of that goes into it, and I'm going to show you over the shoulder keyword research that I do every single time, and how you can definitely know that the keyword is profitable without actually guessing or hoping that it is. And I also show you how to use free tools for that as well. So, you know, you don't need to worry about like having to use super expensive tools. Module 6 is content creation. So I'm going to show you once again how to kind of not slave away for hours writing content, but learning the what I call the caffeinated way of pumping out high quality content in record time. So it is possible to produce very high quality content very fast. So you will learn how to do that. The content that will bring you traffic and profits. Modules 7, 8, and 9 are dedicated to monetization. So we'll learn AdSense monetization, which is passive and simplest method. Affiliate marketing. So that's exactly how I make over 100,000 from affiliate marketing per year. So I'm going to show you all of that step by step using 100% free traffic. And you will also learn email marketing. So how to build a list, how to passively monetize via autoresponder. Now, this might sound like a lot, 3 things at once, and that's why I've put this note. You can actually just start with one method. Just choose one and start with one. And slowly, as you get more confident, you can add more. You don't have to use all 3 from the start. And once again, if you ever get stuck, want to ask a question, it's just a matter of messaging me and I will answer. I'm there in the group to help you guys. So Facebook group coaching and help. So this is where you come to get unstuck. If you're unsure of something, just get the help from me at any time that you need it. Very simple. You can get the feedback on what you're doing right or wrong. I'm more than happy to help out with any kind of feedback. You can also connect with other successful marketers as well. So the bottom line of all of this is, and my aim with all of this is that in 24 to 72 hours from now, so in 1, 2, or 3 days from now, you could have your first monetized niche website up and running. Okay, you don't need to plan for this for months, or maybe you've been wanting to do this for years. You don't need to do that. Like literally, if you have time over the next 24 hours, you can set up your first monetized niche website. Just follow my training and you can have it there. I'm also there to help you with every step as well inside the Facebook group. So just in case you're wondering whether it actually works for others, I have shown some of my training materials to others, and I've been getting messages like this fairly regularly from people. So here, Samvat, nice gentleman, wrote to me saying, "Hi Greg, I'm one of your subscribers and just wanted to let you know I made my first 2 sales through your methods on JVZoo in just 2 weeks of working. Thank you for what you do, really appreciate your work." So it definitely works for others, absolutely as well. Now let me ask you something. If you got this course and if all you ever managed to do was just make $100 a day from passive ad revenue, okay, that's $3,000 a month or $36,000 a year, how much would that help you? How much would that sort of be worth to you, you think, and how much would that actually help you? Type in the chat box, please. What would it change for you if you were able to make $100 a day? And that's passive, right? So if you take a month off, it's still there, still sitting there and making you that $100 a day from ad revenue, or you can grow it as well. So it says life-changing, absolutely would make a difference. This is more than what I make from my day job. Okay, well, you see, I'm not guaranteeing any results. Like I had this disclaimer at the very start. Obviously, I cannot guarantee anything, but guys, there are thousands of people out there, hundreds of thousands probably, that do this with niche websites. It's not something absolutely impossible. Or what if you actually worked hard on it? Imagine this. If you worked hard on this and if you were committed and you actually worked hard on it, imagine getting to a level where you're making $100 a day from AdSense and $200 from affiliate marketing. That's $9,000 a month or $108,000 a year. That's just coming in from having the content out there. You don't need to do anything. There's no risk. There's no paid ads or anything like that. And many niche website owners actually make much, much more than this. What would this course be worth to you? I just wanted to sort of ask you to think about this. So the regular price for this course is $297 or 3 payments of $117. But you will not have to pay that. You won't have to pay the regular price of $297 or 3 payments of $117. As a special grand opening price for caffeinated niche profits, and because you are here on this webinar, I've got a webinar only discount for you. So the regular price, if somebody gets onto my website, for example, they would have to pay either $297 or 3 payments of $117. The webinar only discount is 35% off, and you can get it today during the webinar promo period at $193.05 or split pay 3 payments of $76.05. That's what it works out to be if you apply the coupon code webinar at the checkout. So the cart is now open. So if you'd like to grab this special deal at a special webinar only discount of 35% off, you can do this right now. So you can just use this coupon code webinar at checkout. And you can go to this link, www.joincnp.com, and apply this discount coupon webinar at checkout. We do have a lot more of this presentation left, so I just wanted to open the cart and let you know that it is now available. Now, there are also a couple of bonuses, actually 4 bonuses that I'm including, and I hope that you're going to find them extremely useful. So the first bonus is a list of 10 profitable done for you niches. So I've put $297 value just on these bonuses because I've seen these kind of upsells, for example, and upgrades sold on other courses. And these are excellent niches. Just in case you're unsure which niche to go into, I've got all of that research done for you guys. There are also a list of affiliate products to promote in each niche and opt-in gifts for you to build your list in each niche that you can use. The second bonus is regular What's Working Now sessions. So as I build my websites and as I see results and as I find various ways of making money and driving traffic, I'm going to share them with you guys as the bonus. I'm going to be sharing them with you on a regular basis. They're so-called inner circle secrets that I might not necessarily talk about on my website, but I will be updating you guys on that, and I will be letting you know about different results in the special group. So this way you can stay up to date on the important niche website information. The third bonus is time-saving content templates. So if you are new to blogging, you might be sometimes unsure how to go about structuring your content. Well, what I'm providing you with is some proven content templates that you can pretty much just follow, and you can create any kind of content in various niches using these content templates. So instead of wondering how to write a blog post, just stick to the content template and you can produce content in record time. The fourth bonus is outsourcing blueprint. Now, you don't have to outsource. I just want to make it clear, you obviously do not have to outsource if you are new to the blogging or to content creation. But I actually outsource all of my content creation for all of my websites now because it does not cost much. So I'm going to show you how to do that. Perhaps if you want to free yourself up at some point in time, either at the very beginning or later on, you can do that. And I'm going to show you exactly how to do your outsourcing. So that's the fourth bonus. So as a recap, here is everything that you're getting as part of the Caffeinated Niche Profits package. And to grab it, by the way, you can go to www.joincnp.com. I'm also going to put the link in the chat box. So it should be in a chat box now. And what you're getting is over 60 modules of training. So exactly what I do to earn anywhere from 15 to 20,000 a month doing this using free traffic from Google. You're also going to get Facebook group mentoring and coaching and one-on-one support and help. I answer any questions if you're unsure about anything. And the 4 bonuses that we've just gone through. So the 10 done for you profitable niches with affiliate offers and opt-in gifts, regular What's Working Now sessions, winning content templates, and the outsourcing blueprint. Okay, and just once again to let you know about the price, the regular price if you were to buy this today on my website is $297 or 3 payments of $117. You will not have to pay that. You can just use this coupon code webinar at checkout, and that will give you a 35% discount. So it works out to be slightly weird prices, $193.05 or split pay of 3 payments of $76.05. But that's basically the discount, the 35% discount. You also get a 30-day, no questions asked, money back guarantee. So if there are any problems at all, then, or if you're just not happy with the course for any reason, I think that you will be. I've put in a lot of effort into these guys, and I've poured my heart and soul into it. So, and I'm there to help you at any time. But just to, I guess, make it a risk-free sort of decision. I personally like to buy something if it's got a money-back guarantee, so it's there. You know that you are protected just in case it's not for you. So if you have any questions at all at this point in time, please do put them into the chat box. I'm going to stay with you guys to answer any questions that you have. You can also send me an email at a later point to greg@caffeinatedblogger.com. And once again, the link is joincnp.com. It's in the chat box now as well, and just use the discount coupon code webinar. Couple of testimonials that I wanted to share with you if you're wondering whether my strategies actually work or not. So there is a comment that I got from Anka. She said, I just want to say that this works for me. I made some reviews and already got a sale. It's awesome. I'm happy I watched your video. There's another comment from Giovanni there. Hi, following your course, I've been able to reach 31.9 thousand viewers per month. So that's after he implemented some of the strategies that I've taught. On the right-hand side, you can see somebody sent me a screenshot and said first $10 day. So somebody was very happy that they made that in early 2019, following my advice. Even the first dollar days, are pretty amazing, but a first $10 day is very, very exciting as well. And then there's another testimonial here that we've got. I think I showed that briefly at the start of the call as well. Somebody made their first sale and also 2 upsells on their website using my strategies here. So pretty awesome result for the first sale, $134 in total commissions there. Okay, so and yes, just to talk through this money back guarantee, there is 30 days, no questions asked money back guarantee for any reason at all. After purchase, you will just you can email me or contact me through the help desk. I will issue prompt refund. The risk is literally all on me. So here's the recap. We're gonna stay on this slide for while I'm answering the questions. Oh, actually, sorry guys, there's also the attendee gift, of course, that I've promised. So the gift, to download the gift, you can go to caffeinatedblogger.com/CNP gift. So CNP gift, and you can grab that attendee gift from that link. And once again, I'm just gonna drop another, I'm going to drop the link into the chat box. Somebody is asking for what's the link to join. It's www.joincnp.com. And I've also just pasted that link into the chat box as well. All right, cool. Can everyone still hear me and see my screen here? Let me just make sure. I want to switch over the screen. Okay, perfect. Could you just please put a yes into the chat box if you can still see my screen here? Excellent. Yep, because somebody is asking what the best way to actually insert the coupon code is. So let me just demonstrate that too quickly here. Okay, so basically the link to join is www.joincnp.com. And then once you land onto a page that looks like this, then in the left-hand side, you will see a field that says enter coupon code. So where it says enter coupon code, you just type in webinar and then hit apply, and you will notice that the price has been discounted by the amount, and then you can also choose which actual option you want. So whether you want split pay or whether you want the one-time payment. So that's where you can access that. Okay, perfect. And somebody is asking, can you put the link for the bonus once again? Yep, absolutely. Let me just switch back over here. And I'm going to stay online until we answer all the questions. I have already received a lot of questions here in the chat box, but I'll stay here to make sure that we've got all of them actually answered. Okay, so the link to download the gift is this one here. So caffeinatedblogger.com/CNP gift. Once again, that's the actual link to download. Okay, cool, guys. So any questions that you have, please put them into the chat box. I'm going to start answering and taking the questions now. So somebody here is asking how many hours per day or per week approximately this actually takes. So look, this is very flexible. That's the good thing about it. It's not like working with clients where you've got deadlines. You can be self-directed. And I would say anywhere from 2, 3, 5 hours a week, if you can commit to working approximately that much, then you can implement this system even in 2 hours a week. It might just take you a little bit longer, but this is a very passive system, so any kind of effort that you put in, you will see results for months and years to come. A lot of my articles that I published years ago, they're still bringing in regular traffic. Okay, so that's that question. Okay, so somebody is asking about acceptance into AdSense. So in terms of acceptance into AdSense, guys, what happens is you need to have a certain amount of content actually in your on your website first before you can apply for acceptance into AdSense. It's recommended to have maybe about 10 articles on your website first, and then after that, once you've got those articles, you can apply to get accepted into AdSense. And I cover all of that in the course, but essentially, you can't just publish one article. I know that a lot of people try to publish a couple of articles and then apply to AdSense. It doesn't work like this. They want to see that your website is a professional website and that you are committed to actually having a website, and to producing quality content. So you do need to publish about 10 articles first, make sure they're high quality articles, and then you can apply to AdSense. Okay, so somebody is asking, will you provide domain and hosting, or do I need to purchase those separately? Okay, so the answer on that is, I don't provide a domain and I don't provide hosting, but it's very cheap. It costs $8 a year to have a domain, and it costs somewhere between $3 and let's say $5 a month to actually have hosting. So no, I don't actually provide those, but it is something that pretty much anyone who's got any kind of online business or wants to do affiliate marketing needs to have these days. Even to get accepted into most affiliate networks, you have to have a domain and you have to have a website. So it is definitely a good idea to actually, buy a domain and a website, and that's something that you're going to need. Okay, so David says just purchase, so welcome aboard. Great to have you aboard, David. Okay, another question here is, how many articles in the site do we need to get ranked on the first page? Would one article with KD 0 still be ranked on the first page? It doesn't quite work like that. So the way that Google looks at your website, they're trying to minimize spam, and they're trying to choose the websites that are the best websites. So in order for you to show Google that you are committed and that your website is high quality, there are certain things that you need to do. And one of those things is you need to generally publish somewhere at, let's say, at least 10 articles, high quality articles on your site. At that point in time, Google will see that you're actually publishing regular content and that you're writing high quality content. So even if you just publish one article, chances of you ranking on page 1 of Google are actually very small. But you will generally see that after you've published 10, that most of those 10 articles are ranking somewhere on, at the top of Google results, maybe page 1 or page 2. Not every article is going to hit page 1, but if you do everything as I'm showing in the course, you're going to pick super low competition keywords, and after you've published about 10 articles, you should see some results. So that's how it works. Okay, so somebody is asking, do you work with students until they achieve 100 per day profit goal, and how do you ensure your students achieve success? So look, I cannot make any guarantees. I started with that, it's not something that I can do to actually provide income guarantees, but I do work with everybody as long as they need help. I provide help in the one-on-one or in the group scenario. So if you need to send me something that's sensitive, you can always contact me via the help desk. If you want to contact me via the group or speak to other members of Caffeinated Niche Profits, other members in the group, you can do that in the Facebook group. So that's how I help, and that's how I ensure that everyone achieves success. So I think the big problem that I'm seeing with courses these days is that, and I've done the same thing. I buy a course, and then I'm starting to implement the course, but then I get stuck with something, or something is not working, or maybe I'm not getting results. Like, let's say I've chosen a good keyword, I've published an article, and for some reason I'm not there on page 1. It's easy to get frustrated in that kind of scenario. But what I'm doing with the group and with the support is you can actually come to me and you can say, look, this is exactly what I've done. This is the keyword that I've published. This is the article that I've published. And for some reason I'm not ranking. Can you give me some feedback? And then I can go back to you with actual feedback so that you can learn from that. And that's what I think is missing from a lot of courses. And that's what I'm trying to solve with my course. I'm actually there to kind of clear out any doubt, and I think a lot of people who start niche marketing fail because they've got nobody to talk to. It certainly was the case with me. I didn't know anyone, and then I buy a course and then it's not working, and then I'm just like, oh well, screw this, it's not working. Whereas in fact, I might have been doing 1 or 2 things wrong, and that's exactly what I'm there for. I'm actually there to help you figure out what those things actually are. Okay, David says, I'm in. Welcome aboard. Great to have you aboard. Somebody says, I purchased, do you provide password by email? Emily, yes, so you should get an email from me in the next 1 or 2 minutes after purchasing. There will be an email from Greg Kononenko and it'll say important login information. So please just keep an eye out for that. And if for some reason you don't get that email, check spam and promo folders, please. That could be there. All right, perfect. So other questions here about how many pages in each website, somebody is asking. So Vancy, by the way, thank you for jumping on board. Great to have you. So Vancy, in terms of how many pages per website, your website is going to get stronger the more content you publish. It's like a snowball. So what happens is, if you publish just one article, you're not going to get results. Like, it's pretty much impossible. You will start to see results after you've published about 10 articles. And then as you publish